Coming up on Mountain News this morning, UK is commemorating a life taken too soon by choosing to remember their kindness.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on Tuesday, April 16th. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, everyone. A feeling like summer as we head through today again. Check out our current temperature outside our door, 61. Got some cloud cover issues. And as we check out the weather headlines for today, guys, just keep in mind the average high is about 70, and I'm bringing up the record high, so we must be getting close today, right? And we're forecasting 85. Shower and thunder shower threat kind of in a pop-up mode today before we trend cooler later in the week. Temperature-wise, varies across the region from the mid-50s to close to 70 as you make your way into Jackson. Here's the pinpoint Doppler radar, the big green blob, clear air mode. But still, we were keeping an eye on that shower and thunder shower complex as it ended up coming across from the Ohio River, lost its punch and kaboom. Picked up a couple of showers and thunder showers with the reinvigoration of the pattern the last couple of hours crossing the state line. For today, partly sunny, feeling a bit humid at times, a pop-up shower, a thunder shower, and a high of 85. More about your First Alert 7-day forecast coming up in just a few moments. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. The University of Kentucky is celebrating the life of student and dance team member Kate Coughlin. Coughlin died earlier this month after being diagnosed last year with osteosarcoma. It's an aggressive form of bone cancer that mostly affects children, teens, and young adults. Her family has shared with us that Kate was known by everyone for her kindness, her smile, and her love for dance. Grayson Passmore takes us to the university's campus where the people who knew her say they vow to live their lives with the same light Kate always did.
And to you, Kate, I love you and I miss you so much.
A 20-year-old nursing student and a UK dance team member, Kate Coughlin was a light in the lives of all who knew her, and even those who didn't.
She was infectious, and she danced everywhere she went, and her smile could light up a room, and everyone on this campus was affected by that, and even if they didn't know her personally, they knew her story.
Kate died on Easter Sunday after a battle with bone cancer. Her diagnosis in June of 2023 came as a shock to her twin sister, Abby. But Kate's spirit throughout her fight didn't surprise anyone.
She left behind a beautiful legacy on our campus, and to just see people willing to make a commitment to live that out this evening, we're just so grateful for everybody who came and joined.
Kate was a beloved member of Tri Delta. Chapter President Olivia Freeman says the turnout of hundreds of people who came out to celebrate Kate's life is a testament to the kindness and love she showed everyone. And now Freeman says they'll lean on each other, just like Kate would have wanted.
In this time, having sisters is the biggest blessing we could have had. Abby and Kate had each other as sisters, and we are just looking forward to coming together as sisters for Abby in this time.
In Lexington,
I can't wait to see you again and hope you know I am living and dancing for you. Love you, sis.
Grayson Passmore, WKYT.
Kate's family says moving forward, they'll be making donations to Cincinnati Children's Hospital where she received treatment. Kate was a sophomore pursuing a degree in nursing. She was 20 years old. Former University of Kentucky President David Rozelle has died. Rozelle was the university's 9th president and led the university from 1987 to 1990. He was 84 years old. In a statement, UK President Eli Capilouto said he was, quote, an outstanding leader in higher education for several decades and had a profoundly important and positive impact on the University of Kentucky, end quote. Funeral arrangements have not yet been announced. In Clark County, a first responder out of Winchester died Sunday night after responding to a combative incident. Police say 73-year-old Sergeant William Jackson died from a health-related issue at UK Hospital. Winchester police and the city's mayor took time Monday morning to say a prayer and mourn the loss of Jackson. People came by the police department to give their condolences, saying Sergeant Jackson was a true public servant.
He has been a pillar of this department and a pillar in this community for many years.
Jackson had been serving the community since 1977. He was chief of the police department from 1989 to 2008. He retired for a year before coming back to work. Funeral arrangements for Jackson are still pending. And a Northern Kentucky family is suing 2 restaurants for serving alcohol to minors. Sean Smith's family claims the 19-year-old and other minors were served alcohol at Twin Peaks and Kick Shots in Florence. Afterwards, Sean was sitting on the back of a car when the driver took off, throwing him to the ground. They say the alcohol contributed to the incident, leaving the teen in a coma. Now his family is suing both restaurants for gross negligence.
Sean was thrown from the back of it, broke multiple bones in his skull and in his spine, and suffered a brainstem injury that has left him basically a coma ever since.
The driver involved in the incident that injured Smith entered a plea to serve 3 years in jail. The family's attorney says the odds Sean will come out of this coma are getting worse. And thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we return, some polls suggest voters are growing tired of both presidential candidates. Stay with us as we take a closer look.
Starting to feel a little bit like summer, but the thing is, we may actually go back to feeling like spring. Oh, don't worry, we'll explain. Your first alert 7-day forecast is coming up right after this.